Kanye just teased at Vultures, the movie. I've seen a lot of people talk about this already, but I think there is even more behind this that people are just now seemingly on the surface saying about how he should stop using AI. He should, we'll talk about it, but I think this goes way deeper than people really realize. So today, we'll talk about all of that, so let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. Real quick, if you don't want to listen to this, make sure to skip 10 seconds into the future, but you can now sign up for my free newsletter with the first link in the description. It comes every Sunday and recaps everything that's been going on in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. So Kanye gave us a video, a new one on his story and on his social media, which is the trailer for Vultures, the movie. This obviously raises a lot of questions, but the immediate thing that comes to your mind is, okay, this is AI again. And this is one of those AI things that he's been doing for some time now. For example, he recently also posted a music video for 530 that featured the same style. We'll talk about the style, as I said, in a second. Also, for example, he dropped a video for Bomb with North and Chicago West and Miles. It was also heavily reliant on artificial intelligence, even though not in the same style, more in this Mario Kart style. I don't know what they were doing with that. And also, if you remember, he reposted a short snippet from the movie The Painter from Paul McCarthy a couple of months ago, which people already then broke down into what that means. But this is the reason why this goes deeper, because all of this goes back to Kanye's admiration of Paul McCarthy in the end, of the artist Paul McCarthy. Now, obviously, all of this was AI, and people are calling on him to stop using AI, and I agree. You know, we want Bully, we want this new album, we don't want an AI that ends up like on Vultures 2. People were also starting to ask questions like, is he promoting Vultures now again? You know, we thought we were going to be going into the Bully era. Is there no new era? But all of that for a moment aside, real quick, Paul McCarthy, the artist. Now, as I said, Kanye reposted The Painter on his Instagram story a couple of months ago. And this is a movie, actually, it's 50 minutes in length, that goes back to also a painting behind it by Paul McCarthy, an American artist, that basically questions the brilliance and genius of a lot of artists and says that sometimes these artists also don't really know what they're doing. And in a very specific sense about the analysis that I read, it also questions the male genius in at least modern art. And this is all what was behind this little movie that Kanye reposted. And if you take a look at the newer videos that Kanye reposted, like 530, or then now also the movie trailer, it is in the exact same style. If you take a look at the statues and the art that Paul McCarthy is doing, you can see it is very reminiscent of the stuff that Kanye has been using AI to generate, for example, also in the new Vultures movie trailer. So all of this might just be a resemblance of this whole concept of sometimes Kanye even doesn't know what he's doing and he's just, you know, kind of winging it, and people are celebrating anything he does, which they are. Maybe sometimes it's even absurd to himself, and that is what he wants to express with this. Now, also, we have to consider that in the video for 530, there was also heavy criticism on, you know, it was basically these dolls that were lifeless, but they were trying to get life instilled in them by doing superficial things, like getting surgery, shopping, luxury, all of that, and that might have been a critique of his past lifestyle with the Kardashians in LA, all of that. So that is also one thing we have to consider when thinking about this grander theme of the genius and the all-knowing artist that Kanye apparently, if he is, you know, kind of looking, analyzing the work of Paul McCarthy, also thinking about. Now, when we come back to what does this mean for new music, we have to also consider that the Bully merch got removed from Yeezy.com, so people are actually talking about a regress into the Vultures era, which we thought was over. We wanted to move on into the Bully era. We wanted to leave all of the flaws that came with the Vultures era, like the AI used on Vultures 2 in the past. And now we're getting AI stuff again, and we're getting Vultures again. The video itself, the trailer, is also pretty interesting. We're not sure if this is actually a movie that is coming out at some point, or if this trailer is the movie. We have AI versions of Kodak Black, Ty Dolla $ign, Don Toliver, Rich the Kid in there. It is just absurd. And, you know, it really, from at least the trailer, you know, on 530 or The Painter, we could at least see somewhat of a concept behind the movie. But in this case, it really just seems like a trailer. It's just an introduction to different characters that don't play any meaningful role yet. If you have a different interpretation of this, please let us know in the comments. That would be very interesting to discuss. But so far, I can't see it. Now, does this mean that AI will be used on Bully? I'm not sure. I wouldn't be so quick to immediately come to that conclusion. This is still a product of the Vultures era. For whatever reason he's now coming back to this doesn't mean that AI will necessarily be used on Bully. So far on Bully, we've had, now, you know, knock on wood, but from Preacher Man, now also highs and lows, it doesn't sound like he's using AI on those tracks. And I hope that that's the way it continues, because, for example, the Good Ass Sub posted a poll on their X account, and with over, I think, about 4,000 people voting on there, I think 83% said that they dislike the direction that Kanye is taking with AI. So the fans and the core fans are all very skeptical of the way that this is developing. But, you know, we have to wait and see what Bully actually brings. And I think that, honestly, this will not be further followed up by Kanye. I think that there won't be an actual movie coming out, if you ask me, just from the feeling I have. Obviously, we don't know. But I think that it'll just, you know, it'll end with this trailer. It'll end with this little clip that he posted. Also, funnily enough, at the end you can see that this is a screen recording. Kanye just pulled down his menu on his iPhone, where we can see that he had the movie file on there, Vultures movie, and he just, you know, kind of forgot to clip that away. So I think this will be it. This is just some random post from Kanye that he screen recorded on his phone, and I think that'll be it. But I do think him concerning himself with the work of Paul McCarthy is something that I think may be, you know, behind all of this. And maybe he is seeing himself as this genius that at the end of the day doesn't know himself what he's doing, but people are celebrating it. That might be somewhat of the hidden message, or Kanye is just Kanye. We don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think about this. Also, interestingly enough, I did want to mention this. He reposted Jack Harlow's new track, Tranquility, on his Instagram story. Now, Jack Harlow and Ye have only collaborated once in the past on Louis Bags off of Donda 2, which obviously never saw an official release. So people are now thinking about Louis Bags being on Bully. Now, that's obviously kind of a far-fetched theory, maybe not even that far-fetched, but it's just something that, you know, we just don't know. Maybe he just liked the track and wanted to repost it, even though that's not like Ye to do. It was very specific, I have to say that. Anyway, we have to wait and see what Bully is like. Of course, I'll keep y'all updated as soon as anything happens Kanye or Bully related, and if anything Vultures movie related happens. So make sure you stay subscribed, and until the next video, I want to know what y'all think about this. Do you think there is a Vultures movie actually coming out? What do you think it means? And do you agree with me about this whole Paul McCarthy thing and Kanye's admiration for him by using his work as the inspiration behind a lot of Kanye's past videos? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below.
If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and you'll take care.